Howdy, my name is Kiram with Clear Imaging. We design wicked websites, been doing it for 2 decades, helped tons of American companies. Today we're looking at a pair of websites, UGC Contracting, UGC Cleaning, and we're going to see what we can suggest, see if there's any optimizations that can be made. So let's just dive right in on ugccontractor.com. So first things first, let's press Control U to open up the source. Control F, type in title, and this is the title of your page. And you see it right up here, home, and that separator right there. So this is severely under-optimized. What you need is a little bit of SEO magic right here. I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to put your company name, your main keyword search, and then your city service area. That is the formula for the title for a home page, and this is one of the most important optimizations you can make on your page. It has a lot of weight with Google. So this is key, this is critical. So your homepage title needs to be optimized, and I'm going to assume that all of your inside pages as well. I'm clicking on them, we see residential and then UGC, commercial, UGC, right? About us, same thing. And just to verify, Control U, Control F, type in title. Oopsies, there we go. Yeah, this is very this is not optimized, and you're going to be missing out quite a bit. In other words, so we need all the titles on all the pages optimized. Really big issue right there. Moving on from there, let's go back to the home page. Let's talk about text. Amount of text is really important. So Google is a big text monster. You need 500 to 1,000 words on every page. Your homepage maybe has 200 words right now, and a lot of it is this big old list of keywords. So Google's not going to see a whole lot of content, and that's going to be an issue. It's going to think there's not a whole lot going on the homepage. It won't put as much weight into it. So it's really important that we get some more unique text on every page. Additionally, we got your residential page. Basically, it's a list of keywords. Commercial has a little more, but this is not going to cut it. We need 500 plus to 1,000 words for every page on your site. Then Google is going to be able to really understand what you're about. Because if this is all you've got, Google A, won't get enough of a sense as to what you're about, and B, it won't be enough impact. All right, a page that has 1,000 words is going to have a lot more impact when Google is scanning through. Some other issues on the site. Pretty low score on Google page speed. This means your site might be slow, and the slow site will get penalized, so you do not want that. Additionally, the website is not mobile friendly. It's an older website, and definitely you get a penalization for not being mobile friendly. When was it made? 2016? Okay. So you've got to be mobile friendly these days. People are searching, a lot of people are searching on the mobile, and your website will not come up as high on mobile search if it's a desktop website, which means you're missing out on all those mobile searches. This is a big deal. This is a reason why you need a new website completely for this guy right here, UGC Contractor. Over here at Clear Imaging, all of our websites are mobile friendly. All of our websites typically score in the 90s on Google page speed, so you're getting a really good product with us. So those are some major issues that need to get dealt with on this website just right off the bat. There's over 100 different factors for SEO to get your site moving up in Google. To be honest, the ones we went over are right now the major ones you need to think of. You don't need to think about the other 95. Let's just focus in on those 5 points that I just went over, and that's going to dramatically increase your position in Google and how Google looks at your website. So that's really big for this website. Let's move over to UGC Cleaning and take a peek. This is a more modern website, and it's a WordPress. Still, it's going to be slow a bit because WordPress websites score pretty low with page speed here, but at least it's mobile friendly. So at least you've got that going for you because it's a newer website. So we've got that covered. What else do we have going on? Let's again check those titles. Control U. Here it is right here. So we've got your company name. That's a good start, but again, you're missing a lot of key elements. You're missing your main keyword searches and then your service area, what city you're servicing. So that's a pretty big missed opportunity. And as I said on your other website, every page on your site needs to have this title properly optimized. And that requires keyword research, etc., etc. We do Control U, and yeah, really a missed opportunity, just UGC and then the page name. There's a lot that could be done on each title. And as I said, this is one of the key optimizations you can make on your pages, getting the titles optimized. So other points on the cleaning one here. You don't have a security certificate. That's an issue. You get a penalization by Google if you don't. Here you do have one, so that's good. And if you don't have one, you will get a slight penalization. Also, the prospect when they land on your page is going to be a little bit turned off. Even if they can't quite articulate it, it'll be on the back of their mind. So you want to build trust. You don't want to put any red flags. This site's really great with the amount of text on it, so you're doing really good on that. Good job. You're hitting the mark. Let's check out some inside pages. Definitely more text, but still only half of what you need. Let's check out some more of your service pages. Pretty decent on the amount of text on that page. Pretty good over here. Could use some more though. So this site definitely has more content, which is better. Still needs some more though. Another point I want to check, we are on your maintenance service page. I'm going to press Control U on the keyboard. Again, we already talked about the titles, but I want to check something else. Do Control F, type in H1, heading 1. So right here is heading 1, H1. It's the main heading for the whole page. It is very under optimized. This is also an important point for SEO, is having the headings optimized. And right now, your headings are not optimized. That requires some keyword research, but yeah, that's a missed opportunity right there is what I'm trying to say. Let's close these down. So that needs to be done on all these pages. So they all need the titles done, they all need the headings done, and generally they all need a little more extra text. I see we've got a service area, which is great. I love these pages. If you really want to kill it in SEO, you make a page for each service area. All right, but they all have to have unique text. Don't go and copy the same text on every one of these pages. But that is a strategy for sure. I want to check out your blog and see how you're going. So we've got a few articles here, like 4. I want to get a sense when they were written. Okay, so we had some activity in the winter, but it's almost been a whole year. So it's time to get the blog going. This is a great way for you to dominate in Google, the business blog. That's how you dominate. It's all about creating content. For instance, we're only going to add so many of these service pages, right? You're not going to put maintenance 2, maintenance 3, or stuff like that. These pages are good to go once they're made. You're not going to add more pages up here. But SEO is really about adding content to your website. So the place you do that is the blog. So after the site has been fixed, we fix all these titles, the headings, the content on each page. SEO after that is more of a maintenance activity where you're adding content to the website in the blog. Every 2 weeks, every 1 week, whatever it is, it needs to be more content than your competitors are making. SEO is like a race. If you're not in it creating content, then you're not in the race and you're going to fall out. The way you can stay at the top in Google is by continuously creating that quality content, dominating. You're not going to get and stay at the top of Google by adding 5 pages a year. That's not how it works. Unless there is no other competitor in your city and you are the only one. So if that's the case, then you don't need to do SEO if you're the only business in your town, in your industry. Otherwise, you need to make more content than your competitors. The blog is where it goes. If you can't be bothered to do that, of course, Clear Imaging makes content. We can help you with that. But if you want a free strategy, let me tell you something that I would do. Since you're in a service industry, you're doing services, you can create a page every time you do a job. You write up the description of the job, all right? What's the material needed? What's the work needed? What's the manpower? Then if it's a job, it's only one day long, that'll be a little harder. But if you've got jobs that are a few days, then you can just document the job. Just type up what you did today. One paragraph, a couple paragraphs, what you did today on the job. And then you wrap it up with a testimonial, and bam, all you had to do was document. You didn't have to think, you're just really writing down what occurred today at the job. And that's a great way to add content to your blog, specific to your industry and specific to your service area, because you're doing these jobs in the cities that you serve. So it's really good strategy that I'd like you to use if you want something free, but it requires a commitment. You have to stay on it, dedicated. If you can't be bothered, of course, Clear Imaging can write the articles for you. So that is that strategy for small business, service-based. Either way, there's a lot to be done on both of these websites for SEO. There's also some good opportunities for design improvements, especially on this one. This can definitely use an update for design. And while this website, is decent, it could be taken to the next level. There's a level above this that you could take it to. So take that into consideration. If you need any help, if you have some more questions, don't be shy. Come on down, clearimaging.com. If you want me to clarify anything in this video, if you want some more suggestions, I would love to do that. I'd love to give you my knowledge. So don't be shy, clearimaging.com. Contact us and just let us know if there's anything or any information we can give you. All right? So until then, take care and have a